Hey everyone, it's Anna. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for visiting. I'm wrapping up my weekend, and this will probably be the last thing I do before I turn in for the night. It's almost 10 p.m. and so I'll be turning in and then getting up and starting the work week tomorrow morning. So I wanted to come on and share 10 Saint Nick cards that I've made using my new stamps from Whippersnapper. So you can tell these are obviously the two sets I've been using, but let me go ahead and show you the pretty version. So this is the Saint Nick set. It is a 4x4-inch clear set, and so it comes with Saint Nick himself. He's got a little ginger and candy cane in his pocket. It comes with a text block for the background if you want to make some little stamps in the background for interest. It comes with a little 25 medallion, a greenery branch, a primitive stuffed star, and a Merry Christmas sentiment. So again, this is a 4x4-inch set. And then I've also been using this stamp as well. This is called Messy Ledger. It's also my recent release for Whippersnapper. And I love this. This is a 5.5-inch square background stamp. So that one is called Messy Ledger. And then I also use some paper collections. This one is called Love. And I ended up using, let's see, this aqua color heart gingham. So I think that is a cute sheet. And I think this paper collection in general is really fun. I love the color palette and the fun images in there. So it doesn't have to be used just for Valentine's Day. So, oh, here's actually the scrap of the piece of paper that I used. So I'll just tuck that down inside there. And then I also used a couple of sheets from the Distressed Snowflakes. These were collections that I did for Impression Obsession, so while they're not available from IO any longer, you might find them from other retailers, or you might already have them in your stash. So I love this collection as well. The print is all the same, just the colors change on the sheets. So I used that collection as well. Now let me go ahead and show you the cards, and I'd like you to tell me which of these is your favorite, or if there's something about a collection of them, 2 or 3 of them, that's really your favorite. I'd like to know that too. So I'm going to start with this one because this one's kind of unique to the series here. This one is a horizontal card, and it is watercolored, and his coat is green, his hat is brown, and it also features the ledger stamp in the background. And everything on this card was done with the 2 stamp sets. So either the Saint Nick stamp set or the Messy Ledger. So let me know what you think about this card. And hopefully you can see it, but everything is super sparkly. So there's the first guy. Then I have a series that I did where his coat is red, and here you can see the pattern paper that I used in the background. He is stamped on some watercolor paper that I have that doesn't have very much tooth to it, and I think the coloring of this particular image came out really, really nice. So I love that particular card. So that one, he is in red. Here is one, it's more of a pastel red or a faded red. And this one is also watercolored, and he has a lot of distressing going on. He also has a lot of metallic watercolor that's been splattered. And so that one is kind of unique in that I didn't do that to all of them. Here's another Santa in red. This time he has a blue background, and you can see the ledger, Messy Ledger stamped on that paper in the background as well. And then you can see it stamped around him too. So this one is stamped on white cardstock and colored with colored pencil. So let me know if you like the look of this Saint Nick. And then I have one, I have a bunch in where he's yellow. He's wearing yellow. So here's the next one. So here's the 3 red ones. Is that the only red ones? I feel like I'm missing a red one. Nope, I guess not. So 3 red ones and a green one so far. Here's the first yellow. We'll call this yellow ochre. This one is also stamped on watercolor paper, and it is splattered with the metallic watercolors. You can really see the sparkle on that. So pretty. So that one is watercolored. And then in the background, I stamped the Messy Ledger and then the star and the 25 charm or emblem, whatever you want to call it, from the St. Nick set. So it just added a little bit of extra interest around the outside edge there. So there's our first yellow guy. And then I did these two, which they look very similar. So we'll just call this one card. Since they are painted the same, they're stamped on watercolor paper and painted with basically the same colors. And all the little distressing things around them. There's the little 25. There's a piece of a ticket or a label that I've cut in half. And then, of course, this is the only stamp that is not part of the collection, is this postage stamp here. But I also stamped the messy ledger in the background. And Merry Christmas, of course. And then these guys are glittered too. They don't have the watercolor splatters on them, but they are glittered. So, all right, so those two are going to be the same card, and they're going to be right here. So that's number 2 in the yellow. This is number 3. He looks like he's wearing fur, but I put him in the yellow category because it's kind of a yellow toned coat. And so he is colored with colored pencil, and I think he looks really cool. So let me know if you favor this guy. I really like the background stamping around him. That was done with that little text block from the St. Nick set. And then the background here is just the messy ledger all by itself, nothing else added. So let me know if he's your favorite. And then I have 2 that you haven't even seen yet. So I have one more that was done in yellow. Can you tell which ones might be my favorite? So I think he turned out so fun. He is stamped on watercolor paper, and he was colored with watercolors, and then I did overcoloring with colored pencil. So this is kind of a intensive colored image. So first he was painted, and then he had extra details added with colored pencil. But I think he looks really cool. You can see where I added the jelly glaze pen too around the lines to give them a little bit of pop and sparkle. But I think this one is really cool. This paper here is from the Distressed Snowflake collection, so it's a really beautiful brown. I thought that looked nice with his coat, and then the ginger and the heart, and his boots, of course. So, all right, so there's that guy. And then the last one I want to show you is completely different, and I went with pastels. I wanted to see what he looked like colored in light pastel colors. So I chose a peachish pink for his coat and hat. I made a really sweet little gingerbread there and candy cane, and made the heart on his coat nice bright and pink. And then I decided to make the pocket on his coat a different color. And then I matched it with the holly in his hat. And then matched it, of course, with a piece of that heart gingham paper. So let me know if this one happens to be your favorite. I did tie some sparkly twine across the card. There's also a piece of glitter paper that runs through the front of the card as well. And then I adhered this iridescent snowflake to the front. So it has kind of like a pink and green iridescence to it. It's real pretty. And it kind of goes with all the iridescence in the glitter paper and the twine. So on the inside of this one, so this one was actually colored with alcohol markers and then color pencil over them. So this one has a double layer of coloring as well. On the inside, I stamped Merry Christmas in a charcoal gray. And then on the back, I just did the 25, which most of them are very similar to that. So let me know what you think of St. Nick in pastels. So really looking forward to see which one of these you like best, or if there's another idea that you think I should do. Maybe I need to color his coat in blue. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you again very soon. Bye.